The Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah. How long have you been living in Hawaii?
Well, my mom took me from San Francisco when I was 6 months old.
Whoa.
So
wow.
pretty much, it was only a technicality that I wasn't born there, which actually worked against me. It's because when you're not born there, then you're not from there. So
Right.
they're
The
like,
locals.
oh, you're not born here.
Right.
And you're like, oh, yeah, but I've been here since I was, since I can remember. So let's just put it that way.
Right.
When
That's
my memory
interesting.
actually worked.
They still hold it against you. The 6 months that you weren't
Oh,
here.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
We missed you, bro.
Oh,
6 months. Where were you?
Yeah. You weren't.
Shitting in
You
your
didn't come
pants?
out of your mother here
Yeah.
in the state. But
Yeah.
but yeah, since I was a little kid. I mean, my mom took me. I was born in San Francisco, and she took me when I was a few months old.
I have a theory about people from Hawaii. There's a groundedness that they seem to exhibit that is universal. It's almost you very rarely find completely frivolous, dopey people that live in Hawaii. They're not. Well,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm sure you
yeah.
find some people that are not that smart, but there's a groundedness
There is.
that so many of them have because they're on a volcano in the middle of the ocean.
And it's interesting that you talk about that because yesterday we were having a conversation about what is that, right? And we have a couple terms. One of them is mana, which is the power from the land. Another one is aloha, which is our kind of a spirit of how people act from Hawaii. But I believe it has a lot to do with islanders. I think islanders have that, and it has a lot to do with. It has a lot to do with the ocean, being around the ocean, that the ocean's surrounding you. And the ocean is the most conductive substance on Earth. So electrically, and there's all this thing. So you get influenced by this, and I think energetically, the nature is so powerful. I think it puts us into there's a certain kind of humility that you have when you're next to a volcano that's 14,000 foot and you got a 2,000 foot waterfall and you got a giant wave. I mean, this is stuff that kind of goes, oh yeah, we're just little ants.
Yeah.
We're just little specks and we don't.
It's humbling, but it's also inspiring.
And
It's
energizing.
Yeah.
Gives you power.
Right.
The mana.
Yeah, I've always wondered why people that live in beach communities they're so chill. Like I've wondered, is that because of just the humility that you get when you're just looking the ocean? You're looking
The Blue
over
Mind.
it.
Have you ever seen that book?
No.
It's called The Blue Mind. The guy's pretty interesting, and he does a study of why we gravitate towards being on the beach, why all the most expensive real estate is beachfront, and that something about when we stare at the ocean, they did all these studies where it just totally lights the brain up, that our whole, something about the horizon and about the ocean itself that affects our whole well-being. And part of it, we don't even know why, but we're just drawn like, why are we drawn there? Why do we, and it has an effect on our system.
I wonder if that's because we evolved to be close to the water because that's where the bounty is, where you can get fish.
Well, we evolved from the water.
That's true. That too.